What's going on, guys? It's Nathan. Now, I do not know why every time I do a DC thing, I'm always wearing a Marvel shirt, and why whenever I'm watching a Marvel thing, I'm wearing a DC shirt. That is not on purpose, but we're just gonna ignore that. If I look pretty unprofessional, just by the look or the way I'm speaking, it's because I totally just woke up. I meant to film a review, this one, like an hour and a half ago, but I fell asleep. So, sorry, trying to get out to you guys. So, today we're reviewing Batman the Killing Joke. I did watch it last night, finally, and I loved it. Of course, it's the Killing Joke. They just retold it in the animated format, and I thought they did pretty good job with it. Now, a lot of people talk about the first 30 minutes of the Batgirl scene being like kind of like a drag on the film, which I will say it doesn't really feel like a connection with the rest of it. But I mean, I could take it or leave it. I don't think it was bad. I just think it just doesn't mold well with the other story. So it just felt like it is definitely its own thing. And probably if you just like made a whole Batgirl film and like that was part of it, but then there was like a lot more to go with it, you'd probably enjoy it a lot more as its own thing, not as a connection with the Killing Joke, which it doesn't really have a connection at all. So that's my thoughts on that. I enjoyed it, just didn't think it fit with the rest of the story. Moving on, we're talking about the Killing Joke. Now, the Killing Joke is a really dark story, and they have a lot of great scenes, plenty of great scenes with the Joker, and it is just amazing to hear Mark Hamill again as the Joker, and Kevin Conroy as Batman. Of course, they both do a spectacular job. Now, they go over the Joker's origin, and it breaks into 4 different parts, like 4 different flashbacks for a full story, which, yeah, the transitions aren't, sometimes they're good, sometimes they aren't, but when you just get to the story and you're watching it, it's like, wow, this is really interesting to see how the Joker turned, and it's really cool. He falls into the, well, okay, I don't want to go into too much spoilers, but if you've read, so I guess just stop, because like I said, we'll go into spoilers now. Just know that I think it's a great film. You should definitely check it out if you want to. It is available on DVD and Blu-ray, so you watch it that way. Or maybe you can find like a renting online service or something and do something like that. So, okay, go ahead and start over the clip. I wanted to keep something looping. So, that being said, guys, those are my thoughts. Non-spoiler. Now we're gonna go into spoilers. Now you get to see Joker fall into the vat of chemicals, and he comes out, and he's bleached white, and he's got the green hair, and he does the famous pose. He's laughing. That was a bad interpretation, but I'm just trying to say. So it is really cool, and they go through the thing where like they kidnap Jim Gordon, they torture him, and just trying to make him crack, but doesn't, and then Batman confronts Joker, and the whole reason he's doing it is because he wants to make the final attempt to know that he helped him try to break insanity and become sane again, and if he can't, then at least he knows he's done all he can, so when the day comes when one of them kills the other, he knows he's at least tried to help him. So they do that, and the actual Killing Joke they have it actually is a funny joke, but the parallels between them being Batman and the Joker being the 2 inmates, Batman being the one who did escape to freedom, whereas Joker is too afraid to cross that beam and make the attempt because he's afraid he'll just be left. Really powerful storytelling right there. Now, if you want to see my actual reaction to the end of the Killing Joke, I actually watched it before I even saw the whole thing. Probably bad on my part, but I did, and I really enjoyed it. And if you actually want to see my actual reaction to the ending of the Killing Joke, you can watch the video on my channel. It is on the channel. I'll actually go ahead and link it in the description. So yeah, you guys can check that out. Just know that I thought Batman the Killing Joke was pretty freaking spectacular. I did watch it just like really late last night, something to do. Enjoyed it a whole lot. So I would say out of 4 stars, I will give it 3 out of 4. A lot of people say the animation is choppy at times and then fluent in other times. That's very true, and people are like, it seems like a straight to DVD type thing. It is. It actually is a straight to DVD type thing. They just had a Fathom Events thing where they released it for one night only, and it made it actually made its money back. I guess the budget was like 3.5 million, and then it made 4.5 million, so they made their budget back and then some, so that's good. Extra million for Warner Brothers, I guess, so that's cool. Maybe I can get another clip playing while I'm still talking. Yeah, I think I'll play the actual ending scene. Yeah, okay, I'll have that play in the background. The Killing Joke. It is a really cool thing. Now, there's a lot of people who think Batman killed the Joker. A lot of people think Batman didn't kill the Joker, but then why did he stop laughing? And it's an open interpretation in the graphic novel, but in it, Batman's the only one laughing, and Joker is not. And it just pans off because he clearly puts his hands on him, and you know, it cuts away to the rain. I've always believed that Batman did snap and he did kill the Joker and this, because I don't remember, but I thought I heard somewhere that the Killing Joke was a non-canonical story where it doesn't fit in with the actual congruent timeline of the DC running comics, so it was a quote-unquote what-if story. So if I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comments. I'll take your word for it. I'll probably look into it myself, but still, let me know in the comments. So yeah, it could have been a thing where Batman killed, and it's like, alright. And there has been, even if it was canon, there's been evidence to show that Batman, like in Hush, was like also being pushed past the breaking point, and he almost pummeled the Joker to death in that storyline. So it's open to interpretation for sure. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, what did you guys think of the Killing Joke graphic novel? What did you think of the movie? And yeah, I'm not all here. This is a very unprofessional movie review, but if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. I really do appreciate it. So that being said, guys, The Killing Joke, I highly recommend it. You get to hear Mark Hamill say the infamous words from the graphic novel, and that's really cool. So I mean, I would watch it just for that. If you don't want to have the Batgirl thing, you skip 30 minutes, it's no problem. But if you want like a cool little animated thing with Batgirl and Batman, go ahead and check it out. So yeah, guys, I don't know why I'm so unprofessional with movie reviews. I guess it's just because I just kind of turn on the camera and I just go, which is kind of a refreshing thing. And boom, panned away. He totally killed him, maybe. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on The Killing Joke. That is the second time I wrapped up this video. That's it. Check it out. Hope you have a great day. May the Force be with you always.